This is Squeaks and I'm Sparks. It's a good thing that Squeaks loves adventure because we're going on a big one next month. We're going to be riding from the Pacific Ocean to the Atlantic Ocean, starting with the Golden Gravel Trail in Oregon. And Squeaks is going to be running and riding in this wagon and also pulling this wagon. Squeaks is actually a critical member of our team and he needs to help pull the wagon. He needs to know how to stay out of the road and stay safe from cars. He needs to know left from right. And he also, most importantly, needs to learn how to relax and pace himself. Squeaks has to do some practice before our trip. So we're gonna show you what a day in the life of Squeaks looks like getting ready for a big 5,000-mile bike trip. He's an Australian cattle dog, and there's something about Australian cattle dogs. They need a good, solid snuggle in the morning before any work starts. So let's show you a day in the life of Squeaks.
These creatures are hardworking and they will do anything we ask. But in exchange, he requires extensive cuddling every morning before the job starts. It's a lot of work for me, but I'm committed to it.
Squeaks, I think it's time for you to help pull. How about that? You know, those pioneers, they didn't pull those wagons by their own two legs. They had four-leg animals to help them out. I try to make sure Squeaks always knows to get out, and when he gets out of the trailer, he doesn't get out till I say so. And when he does get out, he goes on the right side because we live in a country where people drive on the right, and we don't want Squeaks to run in the middle of the street. So he stays there. I say, okay, bajo. And then he goes on the right side of the bike. Good boy, stay. Squeak, sit, good boy. I get his leash. And so he's done riding in the trailer, and now he's gonna help pull. All right, Squeaks, time to go. There's one thing Squeaks doesn't need much practice with, and I know he's gonna be totally prepared, and that's in terms of pulling the wagon. So Squeaks has plenty of practice pulling me on my bike. We do it every day when we ride to a bike-friendly city nearby called Davis, California, and we ride there and he pulls me and the wagon every day, and we take turns pulling. He runs for a mile or two, and then I pull him for a few miles. He doesn't mind doing this at all. In fact, when you tell him his favorite word, it's one of his favorite words, it's spelled M-U-S-H, he'll take right off. Ready, Squeaks? Okay, mash. Good boy.
My e-bike battery is still all the way full. We've gone, what, 5 miles?
Something like that.
Yeah, so still all the way full. How is Squeaky Guy doing?
Squeaks.
How's his battery?
How you doing, Squeaks? Squeaks has tired himself out in just a few miles of running. When I first put him on the lead, he was pulling real hard and it was totally stretched tight. Now he's been running so fast, kind of sprinting, that there's a little bit more slack to it. So Squeaks has to learn how to control his pace and pace himself for this big trip. That was a super fast, hot, windy run for Squeaks, and thankfully we stopped just in time to catch a nice, cool creek. Squeaks loves swimming. Whoa, buddy, whoa. Squeak, heel. Good boy. So Squeaks did really great on the pavement. He has lots of practice doing that. The Golden Gravel Trail is mostly unpaved. So we're gonna be on gravel roads, unpaved roads. Safety is a really big part of this trip because we are going to be on a road with cars. And so we can't have Squeaks running any way he wants. He's got to sort of stay under control. He can't pull me off the road. We don't want him going into the road or off the road. We don't want him chasing after some wildlife or squirrels that he sees because that won't be safe for us. It might pull my bike over. It might cause a crash or even worse. And so Squeaks is gonna practice on this dirt road here. And we'll see how Squeaks does on this windy dirt trail to prepare for our cross-country trip. I don't even need to tell Squeaks M-U-S-H. All I need to tell him is, okay.
How's he doing?
Squeaks looks like he's doing great. He's not getting right in front of the bike. He's not going off the side of the trail. I think he's actually a natural off-road. So Squeaks definitely needs to know his left from his right in this trip. And back in the day, the pioneers taught their mules and oxen Yee and Haw. That was right and left. Squeaks doesn't know left and right with Yee-Haw, but he knows two whistles. The whistle to turn right is like this. And the whistle to turn left is like this. Okay, first we're gonna practice a right. Ready, Squeaks? Good boy. All right, let's do a left now, Squeaks. Good boy. Okay, how about one more left, Squeaks? Good boy. And let's do a U-turn and go meet up with Soup. Ready? A left, Squeaks. Good boy. Good boy, Squeaks. Ah.
Fighting a tire?
Yeah. We got a new device for him, and he's never ran with this before, so he's checking things out. He's seeing who's in charge here. Is it the tire? Is it him? Is it me? Just figuring it out.
You are such a patient dog dad. I gotta tell you, Sparks, we can't really afford any flat tires on this trip.
Well, we might have some flat tires, but we can't afford to have any extra ones just because Squeaks bit into him with his teeth, right?
Yeah, well, he can't help it. I think he thinks that's a cow.
Squeaks is a working dog, and sometimes for a working dog, the toughest job can be just relaxing. So we're gonna need Squeaks to practice relaxing, waiting, and just chilling out.
I feel like he's kind of got it down, huh?
Well, if you think he's got it down, then let's put it to the test. Because when we're out on the road, we can't just be running all the time. We've also got to take some breaks. We've got to document this route because Soup and I are going to be editing a whole video series about the Golden Gravel Trail. And Squeaks is gonna have to wait at those points. And we've got to repair the bike sometimes. We've got to do other things besides just running and riding the whole time. So Squeaks is gonna learn to just chill out. I'm gonna go get a chocolate cookie. He's gonna wait for me out here, and then he's gonna wait again before he eats his treats. Well, he got a little excited, huh? Good boy. No. So Squeaks, he knows how to wait, and you just gotta count to, and then he'll take a bite. Any other numbers, he knows he still has to wait. But if you count to, then he'll go ahead and eat. So, 1, 2, 4, 5, 3. I think he passed the waiting test. Oh no, no lemon cookies, no chocolate cookies.
Well, the cameraman sure appreciates this cookie. How did Squeaks do?
Well, he did start to get a little impatient and he came towards the glass, but he didn't do anything too crazy. He wasn't scratching on the glass or jumping on the door, so I would say he is still just a puppy and maybe he's got a little more training to do, but he did a good job waiting. He waited for his food, and so his patience is growing.
It was nice when a guy wanted to go into this cafe and get a coffee. Squeaks actually moved out of the way.
That was very polite.
Very